And now, here's a word from our sponsor.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. The One Piece is real.
Can we get much higher? First, we got reincarnated into a slime. Then, we got reincarnated into a spider. Now, I present to you being reincarnated into a sword. From all the crazy isekais out there, we have arrived at a sentient sword. Maybe this is what had Aaron so shocked after seeing what the genre has come to be. It might sound like a joke, but it's actually so well received that I had to find out and watch the show.
Nice.
So, should you watch it? Let's get into it. Reincarnated as a Sword follows the story of Fran, a black cat whose main goal is to prove that they can evolve just like any other beast. She finds the sword, or a teacher, as named by her, in the middle of a field while traveling as a slave. At this point, we already know that teacher is so overpowered that the monster doesn't even stand a chance after he is pulled out by Fran. It's also quite funny, as the sword's basically bigger than her. No idea how a starving slave had enough strength to pull it, let alone use it. Really makes you think that the sword's just doing all the work, wearing her instead of the other way around, or it's just maybe super lightweight, who knows. But that's really all that seems wacky. The animation's just about average.
Look at this dude.
As implied by the sword's name, the relationship becomes that of master and student, usually showing her new skills and telling her how to use them. Little by little, it starts becoming more of a parent-daughter relationship, as it's more about keeping her safe and making sure she doesn't overexert. He even shows her how to cook, and to be honest, if cooking was as fun as here, most of us would probably want to become the next Chef Ramsay. The leveling and explanations in the anime seem fluid and comprehensive compared to half of the other isekais you get out there nowadays. Watching Fran trying to get stronger and actually struggling on her own, even with teacher, makes this a surprisingly good show and follows the formula throughout. I am also glad that finally a show takes goblins seriously, instead of making them look like level 1 monsters you encountered in any RPG. Pretty sure Goblin Slayer came around and told them how scary they can be, and people actually listen on liking his anime. Most characters are just your average run-of-the-mill isekai characters, with the exception of a few. I'm not sure why they took the time of the day to make some look really ugly, like the rude adventurers in the guild.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Or just goofy like the store owner. Another wacky aspect is her talking to the sword all the time. Like, I just assume they think she talks to herself for half of everything she does, but how does nobody question it or even see the eyes that it has in the handle?
No!
師匠ひどい。私が怒られてる間、ずっとスキルのこと考えてた。
バレてやがる。
いやいやいや、まさか違うって。いや、約束したろ?
Plus, are the hands of the sword even real or not? It really doesn't ruin anything, but rather makes it funny to think about. It might also be disappointing for some of you, but the anime has literally no fan service at all.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I repeat, no fan service at all.
No. Please. Please don't say that.
Crazy to think of it, and it still makes for a great show. On the other hand, Fran knows that she needs to be able to fight on her own and knows just how broken of an item teacher is. It's a great addition to the show since most other protagonists legit just abuse their power and never face themselves in order to grow. She also faces off against a blue cat, which are the ones that hunt and kill black cats for fun. At one point, she's even rendered mostly useless due to the fact that all the skills are shared through a teacher and aren't specifically learned by her. The last thing I want to mention is about the adventurer Amanda, who you meet halfway through the show. As a rank A adventurer, I wasn't really expecting an actual character that was stronger than the protagonist, but I am happy I was wrong. She is depicted as an actual powerful individual that doesn't lose to Fran just because of her overpowered sword. In fact, it makes this anime even better since most of them usually have the protagonist beat basically anyone as fast as possible. She also becomes a teacher to Fran and builds up really well. Although I do have to question her combat attire, but hey, I guess when you are overpowered, you do whatever you really want to do. There's already a second season confirmed, and this anime is definitely worth watching if you got the extra time. See you next time to talk about that one guy that transforms into a dog next season. God, I really wish I was joking.
俺の大事な装備者様だ。彼女との出会いは偶然。いや、俺たちにとって偶然を超えた奇跡だ。